So I'm in the office today and I feel kind of encouraged or, feeling very insightful that I want to share something with you all. Might take a couple minutes, but I really want to share this so it really begins to get you to think about some things, right? So the question that I have that's been in my mind last couple of days when I talk to people is, are you afraid to be successful? Okay. So the word successful, with us just understanding English in general, has an attachment to the word because don't be success or maybe succeed, but if you put the full on it, means a little something extra. So I'm not going to go into that today. But that's a good question to ask ourselves. Are we scared to be successful? So what does it look like to be successful? Well, that means you'd have to do something time in, time out on a consistent basis that is of some level of standard above other people, for people to look, to observe, to see numbers, to hear a story about you and say, wow, that person is successful, because it will be something that you're doing continually. Now, the key or the essence of being successful, it will be something that you would do all the time on a consistent basis. It wouldn't be one time. So when we succeeded at one point in our life, we might have taken success as, hey, I graduated from high school. Success, I graduated from college. Success, I got a promotion in my job. Or success, I got the job. But what would it look like to be number one in your class? What it would look like to be number one in your job, number one in your district, number one in your team, number one in whatever it is that you're doing, number one in sales. It would take a level of character to do the same thing or evolve week in, week out, month in, month out, year after year. So what that would require from a person is a level of character and integrity. And that's the issue of being successful. I believe that a lot of people know it's going to require a standard of them that they don't want to live up to. Because the opposite effect of that is that you're fearful of something that may not go the way you anticipated. But now this is the issue with fear. Fear is something that is abstract. It has not happened. So when I talk to people about, entrepreneurship, or I talk to them about, doing things at your own level, and they will say to me, aren't you afraid that you can go bankrupt? Aren't you afraid that you can lose everything? Aren't you scared that this may happen? When you're asking me, am I fearful or afraid of something that's never happened to me? I never had to eat out of a trash can. I never lost everything that I've had. Is it a possibility? Of course. There's people who have jobs that the same thing has happened to them. So, still, ask yourself the question, are you scared to be successful because, number one, you don't understand what success takes? Or number two, because you understand it's going to require a certain level of character from you that is not present in you today. So many times we ask the wrong questions. So many times we think on things that are not relevant. So many times we settle for less than because it's what the masses do. So I'll close with this story. There is no way, no how I will allow my son Malachi, which is 8, to be fearful of the dog. He may have been fearful of the dog when he was very young, 2, 3 years old. He didn't want to deal with it. But after a period of time, it is my responsibility to make him encounter this fear with reality. That, hey man, I know it's dark. I know you supposedly hear some stuff, but I'm going to stay in here with you. I'm going to hold your hand. I'll leave a nightlight on for you. And I will do whatever it takes for a period of time in order to move him past fear to confidence that, guess what? It's nothing in the dog. There's nothing to fear because fear is abstract. It does not exist. So, with the days that you have left on this place, which tomorrow is not promised, are you afraid to be successful today? Because if you are successful today, if your life ended tomorrow, your life would have stood for something that you will continue to live beyond the days that you were given by God on this earth. So, are you willing to be successful? Are you scared of what being successful means? And if so, get with people. Follow people. Get entrepreneurs around your life. Get other people around your life that have defied fear and moved to the place that they desire to be. And if it were to happen, they're okay with it because their character to get out of the situation will be hard work, nose to the ground, denying themselves, humility to get back to the place that they have desired to be or they once were previously. Okay? So I hope this encourages you guys, give you something to think on going into Friday. And so if it does, hit me up, comment, holler at me. I can send you some entrepreneurial stuff. I can send you some motivational stuff. I can send you inspirational stuff that'll help you get past the fear of success. I salute you. Always keeping it real. I love my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Y'all support the business. I'm so thankful. So if there's something I can do to give back, I'm going to try to do it. And with the No Limitation Accessories, this is my attempt to give mass amounts of information and give it back to you all in small incremental things so that way you can have no limitations in your own life to get past where people assume you should be to the place where you really want to be. So I salute you. Grace and peace.